What is going on, guys? Welcome back to hour number 3 of Torn Pages. I think we're done now with the fight, basically.
Well, we killed everybody outside for sure.
Yeah, we definitely killed everybody outside, so.
Like a boss.
So at this point, you're not in combat, so you guys can move around freely, but...
Also, things don't add up, because Dr. A just told us there was like 8 people outside and 20 people inside.
Well, how many people did we kill? Like
7 or 8, maybe 9.
There was 8 people at the very beginning. There was 8 people outside.
Mm-hmm.
You guys killed 2 of the guards before the big fight really erupted.
Yeah.
I think we've only killed
After
9
the big fight
total.
erupted, there was 8 more people. Or not 8, I'm sorry. So there was 9 people out during the big fight.
Yeah,
so
I think
you
we
guys
killed 9
killed
people
11
total.
overall.
11?
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that is. We ran through that. Though.
I go around collecting my arrows and loot.
Go ahead, roll your perception.
Yeah, how many times did I shoot my crossbow? Let me see. I gotta roll up and see. 1.
So, 4 of the... You should have
12.
left the bodies that didn't get burned, so we could have looted them. Can we loot the ones that didn't get, like, completely burned up?
Well, I mean, you can loot all of them.
Gold
Oh,
doesn't burn up.
I figured, true. I figured the 4... Yeah, I figured if they were, like,
They're ash.
incinerated.
They're not ash, but they're like
Yeah, okay.
crispy. They're blackened skin.
Yeah, so I run to kind of this area and I loot the original 4 that died to Aegis fireball, and then the one that was over here that I killed, I loot those 5 bodies.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's smart.
Let me get my dice.
I honestly didn't even think about looting people, but I shot 4 times Castle and I rolled a 15. So do I get? I get 2 back. Okay, so let me mark that down on my sheet then.
So, Carric.
Yeah.
While searching through them, you find another 2 flasks.
I said I was looting first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, who cares?
Order is irrelevant.
I thought you were looking for your arrows first that you got.
I said looting and collecting my arrows, but whatever.
Your arrows.
Well, I mean, we're all part of the same group, right?
Yeah, it's
I
irrelevant.
want the gold.
Give me the
So
give me the shiny.
But you didn't tell me what bodies you were looting.
So I got 2 more flasks.
You got 2 more flasks of the healing potion.
Okay. So I have 3 total now.
And you found a total of 15 gold.
That's
Nice.
it.
That's it. They're just guards. They don't carry a bunch of gold on their person.
Makes sense.
No, I meant that's it in terms of total items, but that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you found on their person.
That's it?
That's
Wait, what are the healing
have their
potions?
magical arrows, bro.
Yeah, where are those 60-10 arrows? Need those. What's
Need
the
to go buy
potion?
some.
I forget what it was.
Which potion? The one that you guys
Health,
gave
their
me?
health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
we
that.
all
I know
have
that it's
one.
health, but I'm saying like, what's the?
The blue? I think it's blue.
Not
The
what
common
color. I'm
one
saying like, what's the actual effect? Is it
Push
a
your
2d4 or something like that?
Oh, the effect.
It was.
I
It was
should
good.
really
I can't
have this
remember. I wrote
page
it down.
saved.
I wrote it down somewhere. No, I can't find it.
I can't
A week's a
remember.
long time.
Yeah, a week is a long time though. You misplace things.
Forever.
It's like basically years.
At least.
Especially in RP.
I'll find it. I don't really care. I was just more like right now because I'm not going to use it. I was just curious. They're
Yeah.
good. That's what I know. Is they're good.
They're decent. They're decent. Sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move over and be kind of like close to these guys and join the party. My person, because I was shot, I believe, with an arrow, or no, was I shot or was I hit? Yeah, no, I was hit with a sword or whatever. So you can kind of just see like a cut where he hit me, but I don't really I don't really say much. Like, I don't initiate the conversation. I'm just moving over here to be part of the group.
So seeing your cut, how much damage did you take?
I only took 3.
So seeing the cut, Elaine kind of just walks over, looks at it for a second, kind of rubs her hands together, brings him in, prays for a second, and then touches your cut, and you watch it as it closes up, good as new. And then she smacks your cheek like she did when you tried to intimidate her. She said, "Good job, big guy."
That full health, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like, really nervous and looking around like, guys, we gotta get out of here. Like, I don't think we should linger here too much longer. And I just move over to outside the gate.
Yeah, totally taken. Like, I'm in the back here, just flying around.
Yeah,
kind of keeping eyes on you, just in case something goes wrong. I can have a,
Yeah, so basically
we're not all grouped up.
Yeah, so basically for me, I'm just like, I'm more like running. Like I ran over, and then he basically just like, we're not going to stay here, so I'm just kind of following. Quick.
So Dr. Aegis comes up, takes Elaine's hand, and you guys will kind of run until you get to the front of the church at this point. So, white screen. No longer need to turn over.
Nice.
All right. So you guys arrive to the church, slightly out of breath, but in the distance you hear the horns. Where did they go? Where are the intruders? Find them! And then that, really no signs that they're coming towards the church necessarily, but I mean, eventually you'll have to hide, but for now you seem okay.
Cool.
Okay, so I tell Dr. Ages, your cover has been kept intact. You better not be seen with us if they come this way, and we should probably actually no one's really been seen by anybody alive. So I was gonna say that Maggot and Zeed should hide, but
I was gonna say
they're all dead. Yeah. So
well, no, because remember they were saying that, like, when he came in,
they did say Birdman and a half.
Birdman and half work.
Okay, so then I tell Dr. Ages, perhaps you should leave so that your cover remains intact, and Elaine, I need you to hide my friends here. They need to be unseen when if the guards happen to come by the church.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I looked to Maggot and pretty much saying, "We need to get out of here now."
Okay.
Like implying that we need to leave the city.
Are we in the church right now?
We don't want to get found.
Right now, you guys are in the church.
Yeah, we don't want to get found in the church and then have the wrath on everyone that's in the church. I mean, there's kids in this church. We need to go.
Okay. And I look at him and I just say, like, I'm just like, that seems like the smart decision. And I say, we're just gonna get we're gonna go get going.
I go to my pouch and I hold out some gold. I hold out 10 gold to the girl.
Oh.
Not to you.
I'll go buy you some magical arrows, bro.
I love it. You're like, I'm waiting for it. Yeah,
I'm just like,
give it me.
Thank you for your hospitality, and just hand it to her, and me and I guess Maggot are gonna bolt and just.
Yeah. She takes it in her hands and she kind of bows to you, and then as you guys run away, she has the gold in one hand and her hand on her holy symbol, and she's doing a silent prayer for you.
And then I just kind of say, go north and find a place to hide, and I will meet up with you in the evening once nightfall. Wait, it's already night, isn't it? Damn it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will meet up with you as soon as I can. Want to buy some magical arrows, damn it.
So, Dr. Aegis is very uncharacteristically quiet at this point. Just kind of looking at Elaine. Nods. Pulls her in to a deep embrace. Whispers something to her. As he lets go, he kind of, he does what Carric notices is it's the exact same pat on the cheek that Elaine had been doing to Maggot every time she interacted with him. It just kind of, it seems like it was a habit that she had picked up from her father. And he turns to you and says, "Well, my friend, best of luck to you. I shall be to the north if you are able to find me. I'm sure our paths will cross again. And he walks out of the church.
Okay, so it's just me and Elaine right now. Everyone else is on.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Bound chicka wow, wow.
Kids are in another room.
Okay.
Just letting you know. Kids are in another room.
There are kids here. This is a holy place.
I would never lie with a surface dweller. So
Fair enough.
Yo, he just insulted your girl.
I kind of just thank her again, and thank you for help. You seem to have ulterior motives in joining our battle, but thank you nonetheless. You really helped us out back there.
Yes, it was my pleasure. If you require any assistance, simply send us a message. It's best to go through the church. Most channels are not safe, especially messaging me. The best way to make sure no Zetarim ever hear the information is going through the church. So.
Absolutely. Wait, we used an arrow during this battle that we got from the marketplace, and it was very helpful. It has much utility to us. Do you know the shop in town that sells these arrows?
I'm afraid that I don't really know. I've never really gone to the shops for weaponry, as she kind of points out. She's in a church. She's not really supposed to be out getting weapons. The weapons I have are hand-me-downs from my mother. I don't know if I can help you. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I will find a way. And I guess I just kind of bid her adieu and leave the church, and I'm just kind of like leisurely strolling down the city. I'm not like in a hurry. I don't look scared. I don't look anxious. I'm just kind of out for an evening stroll towards the marketplace to see if the shops are still open.
Yeah. You're walking through the streets. As you pass the guards, there's a group of guards coming from the building that run past you. Sir, have you seen a half-orc and a birdman?
Do you speak of the ones that attacked the party this evening?
Aye, that's the very same.
I think they flew south. I saw the bird leave the window, and that was the last I saw of him.
Fucking traitor. I'm just kidding.
Well, you guys went north.
I'm kidding.
Aye, south. Thank you, sir. And they all start running towards the south.
Oh, they're very trusting guards.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I was pretty charming at the party, so everyone likes me.
It's a high octane moment. They're trying to find these. They just lost 11 friends.
Yeah. So then I continue on to see if the shops are indeed open still.
Alright, you get there, and all the shops are closed. The blacksmith's all his stuff's still set up because he's a permanent member there. But all the other ones, the doors that kind of act as locks so that it's saved from the weather, are all closed.
Okay. And were these arrows at the blacksmith, or were they different? Like, were they in a cart, or were they in a store, like a storefront? They were in one of the
stores. It was a vendor.
Okay. So I guess I just try to break in, pick a lock and try to get some of these arrows.
Well, no, the way that they worked is not that it's like a set store. It's a vendor will come with his cart and claim a certain shop,
so he's
certain
gone.
room. So when they close for the night, they take all their stuff with them.
Oh, so there are no magical arrows in this marketplace at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Bastards. Is the blacksmith? Does the blacksmith's house seem to be illuminated? Is he awake?
So the blacksmith lives on the other side. He lives relatively close to the shop because all his equipment is right there. So his lights are on and all that.
Okay, I knock on his door.
Oi, who'll be there?
Yes, sir. My name is Carric. I am in town for the for the foreseeable future trying to do some research and write a book on some magical artifacts. And I believe...
The door opens suddenly, and what you see before you is a human, still bigger than you. He stands about 6'5", and he's just like pure muscle. You can see a couple of burn marks and scars on his arm from all the metal work he's done, and he's kind of rubbing the sleep out of his eyes. He's got a big old beard, but he's pretty bald on top. Did you say Carrot?
Carric, sir.
Carrot. Strange. Never judge a dark elf, I suppose. What is it you need?
Yes, I was in the marketplace earlier today, and there was these arrows that seemed to possess magical powers, and I didn't know if you might know who had them and where they might have taken them.
Magic arrows. Oh, I might know a man. It's probably Steve. Yeah, Steve.
Fucking Steve. Okay, do you know where Steve might live, or what time he'll open shop in the morning?
Steve likes to be pretty early. 8, 7.
And does he live nearby?
Well, the gods only know. Man takes his cart and seemingly disappears.
And how about you, good blacksmith? Do you have any magical artifacts you would perhaps be willing to donate to research, or perhaps for the right price?
Nay, my craft is all... He pats his muscled arm. He goes, my craft is all natural. No magic here, friend. Terribly sorry.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and I apologize if I woke you.
Pleasure doing business. Closes the door. Good night, Carrot. And you just hear a thud as he seemingly lays back in his bed.
Okay. So at this point, like, I'm just kind of like, well, do I wait till the morning to get these magical arrows, or should I come back? I'm just kind of like going back and forth in my head. I feel like the longer I stay, the more chance I have to maybe get caught up in something or get discovered or found out. So I guess I will just head north to meet up with Maggot.
As you you were kind of just thinking about that, and you, as you were sitting there thinking about it, just kind of deliberating, you saw guards, occasionally stroll past. None of them really seemed to bother you. That first group seemed to be enough for them to be like, well, I guess maybe he didn't really know the information. At one point, a very, very drunken Dan Frostbeard walked down the street, waved at you, kept going. Other than that, no one seems to have bothered you so far. As you go north, you get to the edge of town. And as you get to the edge of the town, you see Dr. Aegis once again in his normal attire, normal traveler's attire, with the pure white cloak on, arms crossed, leaning against the post of town, very deep in thought, now wearing a peculiar set of glasses, his book now again draped at his side.
Yeah, I just ignore him and I walk past him. And I go meet up with Zeed and Maggot.
Alright.
I would say, though...
I don't want to disturb him.
Like, as we're running, we're doing our best to kind of, like, hide our tracks, though, because we don't want to be followed, right?
Alright, go ahead and...
I don't leave tracks.
You're in the air, but obviously...
Yeah.
So, in that case, Maggot, go ahead and roll a nature check. Or no, you know what? Make it a survival check, because survival in the woods would involve your ability to track and disguise tracks and such. So
I like it. I like where your head's at.
Sorry, so what'd you say to roll? Survival?
Survival.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. My +0 on survival. Huh.
Yeah, you do a pretty good job. It's gonna take a very keen eye to see your tracks, Maggot. Veteran of war, knowing what you're doing. Did you guys have a... Realizing this now, did you guys ever set up a meeting place, or in the high of the moment, did you just say, hey, let's meet in the north?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I told them to go north and that I would come when I can.
We didn't set up a meeting place. I already left by the time I thought of it.
So their two are together, and I'm wandering north trying to find them.
So go ahead and make your own survival check and see if you can find his tracks. You'd have to beat 16 to find them. Otherwise, you're going to have to hope you find them.
Close.
12.
Man, this Maggot guy is good. There is no way you're going to find him based on tracks.
All right, but I was gonna say that me and Maggot get to a good distance away and kind of set up along, like, if there's is there a trail, right? we're going through a trail, right?
You're going down a road, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically midnight at this point, or maybe after midnight even.
So yeah,
it's a little bit after midnight.
We get how far do you think we go before we kind of you go off into the woods a little bit and I'll like jump up in a tree and keep.
Well, I would say So I would say since we rolled this, I would say what we did was we were going and I'm kind of like covering my tracks, and then we're saying okay, like to each other, like let's get off the road, and so I'm like covering the tracks so that no one really knows that we're getting off like that main road to set up camp, because it's got to be like super late.
Can the bird roll a perception to see if he spots me looking for them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man, if only I
suppose you could fly up in the air, right?
Yeah. Get a good view.
I mean, he's already sitting up in a tree.
Yeah. Hey, hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, he definitely sees you.
I see you.
Yeah, I don't.
Does he say anything?
And I just watch you walk by. I'm just kidding. No.
I'm just like
watch that fine ass walk by.
So I just go, Tookie Tookie.
I look up to the air like, I hate to say this, but I'm good to see you, Bird. I'm glad to see you, Bird.
And I look down and why are you still dressed in that garb?
Because these class, bro.
Oh, this old thing.
You look like a monkey in a suit.
I didn't have time to change. I stopped by the market to hope to grab some of those magic arrows, but no such luck. So I just had to bolt. I did pass Dr. Ages on his way, but sometimes that guy just gets on my nerves. I just couldn't.
I kind of like walk up. Well, am I close to them then?
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay, so I kind of walk up to them, and because I don't know this, I kind of like clasp Carric on the shoulder and said, like, I'm glad to see you. Did we get what we came for? Because I don't even know.
Hopefully. Hopefully the bird still has it with him.
And I, reach for it. And, are you talking about this? And I hold it out to you, because
suddenly
Carric, this is pretty much yours.
Yeah.
In all of your head, the Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Just brings down the
Triforce.
The Triforce, yeah. So we have, who's carrying the other one? You have.
I have it, yeah. So I kind of snatch it from him, and the last one I think I just like put away, like I didn't look up. This one, I'm kind of turning it back and forth, just kind of investigating to see if there's anything that I notice.
There's definitely a strong sense of Arcana. There's a pull in the east. Like, you can see almost like if you looked at it, it would look like small, like, waves of energy are coming off of it. But at the end of their kind of, like, flow, they seem to get pulled east. Like, every single one of them, no matter what direction, at the end of it, a wisp of it seems to go east.
Okay. So as I'm kind of looking at it and, whatever, I say, hold it. I reached out to Maggot, hold this. And I'm kind of digging around for the other one. But I realized, like, I did change clothes, and the other one is in my robe back at the church, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because I changed into my dress clothes. I don't know why I just did that to myself, but it sounded good. Well, I suppose I do need to return to the village again. I left the other page in my cloak. I will return there. I will rest for the evening. And I will see you tomorrow. Keep this piece safe.
Okay.
I will return.
So you just want us to stay here?
I have a bird brain.
So you just want us to stay here? We're gonna rest here.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be a good
Trail a
place to
little bit.
like. I go back to the church. I think
Let's
that would
go
be
off
like a
the
good.
trail.
At this point,
Yeah.
who has the highest passive perception? It's gonna be Zeed, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zeed, what's your passive perception?
18.
All right. So at this
crazy.
point, Zeed will be the first to react, but you all hear a snap, like someone steps on a twig as they're walking down the path. Zeed just immediately zeroes in on him, and as you turn, there is, at this point, becoming a very familiar sight to you, a ghast, kind of looking around, sniffing the air. And it seems to have a sort of pouch with it.
Did Carric tell us that he had passed? What's his name?
Dr. Aegis? Yeah.
Mhm, okay.
I mentioned it to you and said that I didn't want to disturb him because he kind of annoys me.
Right. So I kind of look and because obviously we've had like now a negative encounter with the gas by fighting them, and then one with knowing that for whatever reason Dr. Aegis has them as pets or whatever. So I'm like, I ask her, do you think this is one of Dr. Aegis's pets? To either, just to you guys, for anyone to answer.
There's only one way to find out. As I take my bow and arrow out and aim at it.
I was gonna say.
As the sound of the creaking wood of your bow goes off, not knowing what direction it's coming from, but hearing the slight creak, the gas dashes to the nearest tree and is out of your line of sight.
Okay.
But it dropped the pouch.
Ooh. So I run over to the pouch and pick it up.
All right.
When I look inside, what do I see?
On
It's your
top,
It's your clothes.
Hopefully your paper.
It's like
On top
it's like
is a
Pulp Fiction.
small-
It's like glowing.
a small little crystal,
Okay.
and it has a kind of mist inside of it, and it seems to be made out of some sort of silver, and you can feel the magic.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check to see what it is? If I recognize it?
Go for it.
Can I roll
So-
perception to keep an eye on that gas?
Yeah, go for it.
See what he's doing, because I want to keep an eye on him.
Nice.
So he went to that tree line and he hid. He's not going anywhere. You haven't seen him go either direction, but he's hiding.
Okay, so he's staying around, but
Well,
He's close by, but he hasn't come out from his hiding place.
He's at this point. He seemingly just kind of makes sure that he's not in the line of fire before he tries to move.
it was a fucking intelligent gas, man.
Yeah. he
Well,
is.
I mean, it's a survival instinct. If someone's just gonna shoot you, you hide until you're sure you're not gonna
He's
get
not
shot.
that smart because he dropped an important pouch. So.
So,
That's smart.
as you look at this arcana, you immediately know that this is a messenger orb.
Okay.
If you infuse even the slightest bit of magical energy, a message will be transferred to you mentally.
A message will be transferred to me. Can I send a message?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would have to take. Again, you would have to like receive the message so that it would be empty, and then you could implant a message into it.
Oh, so whoever I'm sending the message to has to have this orb in their hand to get the message?
Yes.
Okay. So what do I need to roll to receive the message? Or do I need to
Nothing. You just receive the message.
lay it on me?
All right. So no particular like it's almost creepy how devoid of personality the voice is. Like if you could just imagine the most generic voice ever, that's the kind of voice that just pops into your head and seemingly reads a message to you, and it's Hello. Hello to the adventurers. This is Elaine. I have left in this pouch all of the belongings that you have left at the church.
Conveniently, I don't have to go back. Hey.
I don't know where you are. I don't know what you did, but I thought it was kind of silly to leave all this stuff behind. Here's hoping that this gets to you. Also, if you see my father, tell him I'm sorry. And then it just ends.
All right.
Yeah.
Super convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
Well, you didn't have to do that to yourself, so I decided I'd help you out for it.
Good call. So the ghast brought us this message, so he's not an enemy. That's what I'm saying this to Zeed and Maggot. It seems this ghast was just a messenger. We need not harm him.
I still have my bow out.
I kind of like lower my crossbow, whatever. Just kind of like listen to him. Go back to just maybe making trying to make a fire or something since we're staying here for the night.
All right, I reluctantly put it back, but still have it, still have my bow out and like put it down and not aiming.
After the sounds of like the stress on your bow just kind of being relieved and the sound of Maggot trying to start a fire, the ghast immediately darts back in the direction of town, thinking that it's safe. Whoever's
and then I shoot it. I'm just kidding.
Just like it's just immediately. All right, now, gone.
Cool. I think now we just rest. Yeah.
Just rest.
Wait, we don't even need to rest, do we?
It's like nighttime.
Spell points and
and we want XP.
Spells.
Yeah, and I need spell points and stuff.
And you're trying to kill time.
Yeah, I'll just do a short rest.
Well,
no, we want to travel at night. Guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sunrise is.
We've always been traveling during the day.
Right. Yeah. We haven't had any bad things.
Well, I mean, that's not a problem for me.
Not yet.
Yeah. So.
I don't see why that's our problem.
So I think if here's the path, we're like over here, creating camp.
Yeah, and we're just setting up camp and we're gonna rest. I'll do a short rest.
Yeah, I gotta do long rest.
This is in my favored terrain, right? This is in the forest, so whatever advantages those give us to hiding out.
Well, you get advantage on rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like my teammates get some kind of advantage as well. Like I think our travel time's shortened as well.
Yeah, travel time and all that shit.
All right, well, I'm taking a long. I think we're taking a long rest. Carric gets to be up for longer because he only needs a short rest. So.
Can I set up some kind of trap or something just in case, like a snare, to warn us if someone comes towards us?
Survival at advantage.
All right, where's survival? Bam.
The crit survival, man.
Yeah, natural.
Don't even need to roll.
Definitely makes it.
Nice.
You don't even need advantage. You just fucking roll.
I just wanted to see.
Critical is that's like the best snare trap ever.
Yeah, like I put I kind of put up a snare, just to the obvious way that if anyone were to approach us, they would go through this snare, and it's just to hold them in place, kind of like a slip knot on the ground. If someone steps in it, they get.
Is it like do they get up? They hang upside down type thing. Cool.
Yep.
Because I don't want to kill anyone.
All right.
They're,
It is literally the most perfect snare that you have ever made, and you even have to take like a moment of silence, like a single tear, and you're just like, it's so beautiful.
Birds don't cry. I'm just kidding.
They do when it's this beautiful of a snare.
And big birds don't. Never mind.
Big birds don't cry.
All right.
So do we?
And then.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we still kind of take turns because during a long rest we don't all have to be sleeping at the same time. You can still you don't have to be sleeping. You can kind of I think for 2 hours of it you can be awake. So we're going to.
I'm out.
Kind of.
Yes.
He's going to be awake. Carric will be awake.
Yeah,
so.
I can be awake for 4 hours, and then you guys can be kind of
vampire.
keeping watch 2 hours. So yeah, there's plenty of us keeping watch. Basically.
Yep.
So the biggest question is, do we sleep through the night without any trouble? That's the biggest question.
Well,
Next episode.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Has it already been 3 hours?
Almost, yeah.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
Combat can eat up a lot of time. Luckily, we rolled really well.
you guys are doing good on XP too.
Oh yeah. What is the XP?
I'll tell you guys in the post discussion. So, who's taking first watch? That's what I want to ask.
I think I'll take
Me.
Well, I would say since you'll rest sooner, I'll just stay up for the 2 hours or whatever.
Okay. So Bacon stays up for 2 hours, then wakes Zeed up for 2
Bacon-
hours,
So it'll be Bacon, Zeed, and then
and my 4 hours. that I'm
Maggot, Zeed, and then Carric. So in that order, it'll be Maggot, perception check, Zeed, perception check at advantage, Carric, perception check.
I get a perception at advantage.
Well, yeah, because there's no way you
Favorite
can.
terrain, and it's your best.
I know. I'm just
Fucking-
laughing.
No, nothing gets past you. On
So
watch
Maggot.
in the forest.
There it is. 15?
15?
Oh,
Zeed?
plus 0 on that.
The
Oh.
occasional creak, but nothing of consequence catches your
Okay.
attention.
Cool.
Lamb.
You need that
you-
advantage.
Wow.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ!
Wow.
14
At
now?
advantage. Wow.
14's not, terrible. It's only 1 lower than me.
That's
Yeah.
terrible for Zeed, though.
But with an advantage at a +8, it's pretty bad.
For sure, but I'm just saying, after, once you take all that stupid, cool, amazing things out, that he should be able to have, 20 whatever. 14's not
Yeah.
that bad.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, he what's 14 minus 8? Fucking
But that's
We'll
not,
let you figure it
that's
out.
not how it works, right?
that's 6.
It's not
Right,
rolled,
so
it's
he-
not how it works for sure, but,
You rolled a
yes,
6
you
and a
definitely
5.
should have been able to roll better, but 14's
That's
not
that's
a
a
bad
bad
finish.
roll. But overall, creaks, nothing catches your attention.
Alright.
Same thing.
Nothing catches. You don't even hear the creaks, bro. You don't even hear the creaks.
Nothing.
Silence. Just dead of night, man.
I want, since we're doing it in 2-hour increments, I want Carric to roll another perception check for the last 2-hour increment.
Hey.
Nice.
Nothing.
All right.
creaks.
So you hear. So at this point, it's early morning. You hear a couple of the animals kind of stirring and moving about. And you also notice a slight burn to your leg. Something has seemingly shone down upon your leg, and it doesn't feel good.
Oh,
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we
The
have
sun.
a very sunny day today.
the sun.
Beautiful blues.
Okay.
So I just kind of pulled my legs up under the shadow of a tree.
I was
and
like,
just kinda-
what little
I'm
monsters
still,
were
I'm
chewing
still
on your
keeping
leg?
watch, but I'm kind of huddled underneath the shadow of this tree, so the sun doesn't.
Total feeble position in the shadow.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I was
But you're
like,
still
yeah.
watching as best you can.
Yeah.
Of course, if anything were to be in the light, the glare of that light would affect your sight, so it's kind of hard for you to see it.
Alrighty, well,
Cool.
why don't we end the episode there, and we'll pick it up again on Saturday.
Which is soon. 3
Which
days.
is soon, 3 days. So make sure you do your chromatic orb and get all that stuff put on there, all that kind of stuff. But Nif, why don't you tell us where we can find you and give a little shout out stuff.
Twitch.tv/Kniff, KA_NIFF.
Right.
I don't know. Don't ever put an underscore in your username if you're going to stream. I just got back from PAX, so I am kind of motivated to stream again. We'll see. Stay tuned.
You
Follow
were-
me on Twitter @Kniff as well.
Yeah, do you
I
have
haven't streamed in a while.
Do you have any games that you are thinking about getting into, or that kind of catching your eye? Because I know last time we had talked about games. Really, was you were playing some League, but streaming
Yeah,
League is
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. If I were to stream this week or so, I'd probably do some Siege or some Counter-Strike or Rocket League or something like that.
Yeah.
The For Honor open beta is
Yeah,
going
this
live
weekend.
a couple weeks. Yeah, this weekend.
Mhm.
So I might check out that.
Dude, it's a lot of fun. If you want to play,
Yeah.
let's hook up and play. I get off at 5 every day, so we're good to go
Cool.
on that. Yeah, it's really fun. Pryler, tell us where you're at.
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/Pryler and on Prylor underscore. I know you said never to put underscores, but I have an underscore in my underscore TV.
Sucks.
I need to go contact the person that has Prylor and tell them to delete their account.
Yes, that's a good
anyways, yeah,
That's
I
what
play
we
video games. Yep.
I play video games.
Cool. Do you have any games like that you're liking or like
I'm
kind of like coming up
probably
in
gonna
2017?
pick up Conan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you said that earlier.
I'm have been playing through the Mass Effect series, and I'm looking.
Mass Effect is all that matters in life.
I'm looking forward to the new one coming out. So I'll try to be playing that.
Andromeda, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
come
Castle,
check me out.
where can we find you?
Find me at Twitter at Castle CASTLE and then WR21. Probably gonna, as soon as I get better internet, probably gonna start streaming stuff, world building, D&D, mostly D&D stuff, just because that's
What you've been doing? Yeah.
probably what I'm gonna be building myself up on. Mass Effect comes out, I'm probably gonna try and stream that.
Yeah, the new
If I
Mass
have better
Effect, right?
internet and I can do it, I'm gonna try and stream Mass Effect.
Yeah, the new Mass Effect. Alrighty. Awesome. Well, you guys know where you guys can find me. As you're on my channel. Twitter's the same. Bacon50. We are thinking, we have a couple different shows from DiceNDerps, because this is a DiceNDerps kind of production thing where we do have a couple shows that we're thinking about doing. I have like 4 in my head that I really want to do, and maybe 5. So hopefully we'll be able to do multiple days during the week, so that it's not just one thing, or you can kind of find the cast and crew that you like to watch.
Castle really wants to be a player.
Right. And then I was also thinking about doing shirts. I don't know if that's like super premature. Mostly I want to do shirts just because I want one, and it works better if I order like 24 or whatever. It's way cheaper because I have a friend who runs a shirt company, so it's way cheaper that way. But if you guys are interested in that, let me know and we'll figure it out. But we are going to go film the Chapter 3 post discussion. All that stuff is on Patreon. Make sure to check that out. Patreon.com/DiceNDerps. It's only $1 and you get all the character creation for how we created characters, and then the post discussions for all the stuff. And we're going to do other stuff like DM tips and things like that. But much love to you guys,
And
everybody.
future character creation.
And future character creation, yeah. Much love to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you guys tuning in to Dungeons & Dragons. This is a lot of fun for us. So thank you guys for that. And don't forget to turn the page, guys. Take care.
That's getting smooth.